Hello everyone, my name is Cameron, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be talking about a few things before that is finally finished. I'm going to finally do this. I'm going to finally re-put everything up on there. I'm going to move those because I don't want to have my dog's ashes up there. I want to put them somewhere else. I'm not entirely sure where. Obviously one of those will not be there eventually anyway. I do have to take that to the people who deserve it. The people who gave me Cyrus in the first place. But yeah, I'm finally going to be redoing the loot shelf. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, and when all the gaming computer stuff is here, I will be kind of rearranging my whole space down here. Obviously, I'm only going to have this space until I leave this place, and then it's going to be redone again and again and again probably, but I want to have a nice cohesive space for what I want to have down here. Which will include a lot of redecorating down in the basement and stuff and making it look very nice and having a lot of cool things for it in general. My dog is losing his mind because he's in his cage. Do not worry. It's just because he's being an asshole. And yeah, he deserves to go in his cage tonight. So I don't think we put him in his cage overnight, but he deserves it now. He needs to go in his cage tonight because he's pissing me off. It's just it's difficult when you have to deal with a dog or a puppy who's not potty trained yet properly and just wants to bite everything. So yeah, but yeah, that's gonna be finished when the new stuff comes here. When I get all the desk stuff and all that, everything down here is gonna be rearranged. That will probably no longer be behind me. It will probably be to the side of where I'm gonna be recording. My plan is, so let me shed some light on what this area looks like. So that's the corner of where my whole area kind of is. That cord is going to be taped up most likely, or in some way hidden so that way it's not in my way. This corner is most likely going to be where the desk is actually put, with the camera most likely being on this corner of the desk facing that way. Eventually, if I do extend the desk, because there is a part of the desk that I can get that extends it so it's not a corner desk, it's... God damn. You guys see what I'm dealing with right now? My dog is losing his mind for no fucking reason. He knows why he's in there. I'm trying to fix my camera. Tipped a little bit. There we go. Now my cats are losing their minds. There is an extension I can get for the desk where it's a full around desk. God damn it, I'm trying to fix my camera. It's still like off center. Give me a sec. There we go. There's an extension for the desk. Sorry, they were distracting, so I had to go up and calm them down. There's an extension for the desk that instead of it being a corner desk, it is kind of a wraparound desk. So it has two smaller sides. And then... Jesus Christ, I'm out of breath from running up and down the stairs really quick. And then kind of the normal extension of the desk. Obviously, the normal extension part of the desk will have my gaming computer on it with the tower beneath it hooked up into it and all that. Hopefully, the cable management will not be shit for me. It is my first time building PCs, so the cable management is probably going to look ugly as hell. Hopefully, I can do the best I possibly can and make it look very nice. Speaking of the gaming PC... I am kind of expediting the process of getting all that stuff because I want to get it done so I can kind of just focus on my animals and getting them fixed and stuff like that, and then focus on bringing PC gaming stuff to the channel, and also focus on editing my videos and making them look a lot nicer than they currently are. The next piece of the PC will be here tomorrow, actually. I just ordered the motherboard, which is kind of the big thing. It's like it was like $70 to buy, which is a cheap motherboard, surprisingly. Which I know I'm kind of doing the whole buying and putting it together, or the buying stuff out of order, just a little bit. But the reason I'm doing that is because I want to have certain parts that are a little bit cheaper and make sure that certain parts are going to fit and are going to work properly within the actual chassis. Because once I know that they fit, it makes it a lot easier to be able to put them together. So my plan is I'm gonna get the motherboard, maybe put it into the chassis, I'm not entirely sure yet. And then the next thing I'm going to be getting will be the power supply. I was going to initially get the actual CPU next. The reason I'm not getting the CPU now is because currently the CPU is not available through the buyer I was initially buying it through, and all the other buyers are a little bit more expensive, so I'm trying to think of what I want to do CPU-wise. I am going to be getting a pretty beefy CPU in the long run, so I'm not entirely sure what I want to do just yet. Oh my god. And again, my dog. Just losing his mind up there. My dog is just... whatever. I'm not, nope, not gonna focus on. So yeah, and then once that's done, occasionally there'll be PC stuff on the channel. There'll be like SAS Factory, Happy Room, PC Building Simulator, probably some Minecraft, and a bunch of other random stuff that I just decided to throw on the channel. I don't know what series I'm gonna do through the PC just yet. A big thing right now is I'm kind of just trying to let some series wind down so I can kind of schedule things a little bit better. Oh my God, my dog is such a needy little brat. I'm kind of trying to let everything kind of wind down, and so I can schedule things a little bit better. I'll be back. I keep losing my train of thought. But yeah, I kind of want to let everything wind down so I can schedule a little bit differently and figure things out a little bit better. Now, at the moment, everything that's currently going on, there's not really much that's going to be ending anytime soon. Rage 2 just started. Days Gone's not too far along yet. Let's see. Career mode. I'm trying to wind that down as fast as I can. I'm trying to get that to the point where it's winding down. Championship Scramble, we've only got a few more episodes left. Actually, that ends next Friday. Next Friday is the final episode of Championship Scramble for 2K19. What else do we got? Minecraft is kind of just starting. Not sure what's going on with that. Dalton's kind of been in a weird place, and he hasn't really wanted to be playing just because of college stuff. And it's kind of sucks because we haven't had time to record. We do have some stuff pre-recorded, though. The lucky thing is I kind of did this as a, okay, we've had this issue in the past where he hasn't been able to play or whatever. So I decided to record some stuff beforehand so we had the opportunity of, okay, we have this stuff in case something happens to where you cannot record. We have some stuff pre-recorded. Yeah, so there's like 6-7 episodes, something like that, recorded for that already. What else do we have? We have Efuse still chugging along very nicely. I have no plans to stop that. I might at some point add a second day for that. God of War, same story, still chugging along perfectly fine. I think that's it really for series on the channel currently. And yeah, so yeah. Loot Crate unboxing is still gonna be happening. Actually, the next one will be here in like a week-ish, something like that. About 6 days-ish, something like that. I think the 31st is when it said it's going to be here, which is a little bit late. Again, I think it's because of the month. Instead of having the 3-month plan, I have the month plan, so it's kind of a little bit later when it gets here, which is kind of pissing me off, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, instead of getting the 3-month plan now, I get the 1-month plan, obviously, so I think it just gets here a little bit later because of that. What else? I want to talk quickly about 7 Days to Die and why that stopped on the channel, and I want to talk about that specifically for a good reason. Firstly, the reason there was an episode of that and then it stopped. Me and Dalton have played a lot of games where the developers kind of give up on them for whatever reason. Like Minecraft and Ark for a while weren't getting any updates, so we stopped playing because we stopped enjoying them. Then Minecraft started getting updated, Ark started getting updated, and it was really enjoyable. 7 Days to Die is very much the same way, only at the moment there's an indefinite time of when it's going to get an update. There's no predetermined, okay, this is when the game will start updating again. No, there's literally no time frame of when there might be an update again. Because, if you guys don't know, the Telltale console version is technically owned by Telltale. The rights to that console version of 7 Days to Die is owned by Telltale Games. Meaning, if we want to play it, Telltale would have to update, which Telltale can't do because they went bankrupt. Or they would have to sell back to the actual creators of the game who made it for PC. Which is kind of what everyone's hoping is going to happen, because I do enjoy 7 Days to Die. I love the hell out of that game, and I really do want to get back into it. But not being able to get the updates that I'm watching PC players get to play and watching PC get kind of gets me to the point of, why should I continue playing this game? You know, if I'm not getting an update on this game, why should I continue to play it? So I'm kind of stuck in a situation of, I want to play the game, but it's not getting updated, so there's no point to play the game. So I'm hoping at some point Telltale does decide to say, okay, fine, here's the rights to your game back. And it's sometime soon, so the entire player base on Xbox and PS4 and console in general doesn't just die out like it kind of already has. The big thing is Telltale's being a massive dick about this because they're not giving the rights back to the actual owners of the game so they can continue updating it for PS4 and Xbox One. But that being said, they are still continuing to update it for PC, so when the gaming PC is done, I can't guarantee a 7 Days to Die series, but I can guarantee a few streams of 7 Days to Die at the very least. I do want to play 7 Days to Die more, and I do want to get back into it, and I think PC is going to be the best way to go about that. But yeah, that's basically the whole reason 7 Days to Die stopped. Ark, because I know a lot of people probably wonder, is Ark going to come back to the channel? Probably not. Ark, for me and Dalton, is a game we do love. We love playing it. We got back into it recently via us buying the rest of the DLCs, and he's starting up again. And then apparently there's more content that's supposed to be coming for the game as well. The reason Ark stopped on the channel was because Dalton lost PS Plus for a while, and then when he got back, neither of us just really wanted to play the game. And honestly, I don't want to bring it on the channel. I love Ark. I love it to death. It's a fantastic game. I love dinosaurs. You guys know this. I just personally don't like the way the actual game plays. I like the modded stuff more than I like the actual game, which always sucks because you want to be able to enjoy the real game as well as the modded stuff, but I enjoy the modded so much more because there's so many more things you can do modded-wise than you can vanilla. And I'd rather see the modded stuff, and I'd rather play the modded stuff, so Ark will potentially be coming to PC with mods at some point, hopefully. Minecraft. Currently, me and Dalton do have a series on Minecraft on the channel on PS4, which is called Two Morons Journey Through Minecraft PS4 Edition. It's actually very fun. It's fun to be able to play Minecraft with my best friend again and be able to get back into Minecraft after so long of not really enjoying it very much anymore. And that being said, there are more plans for Minecraft in the future. Don't worry. We want to do some stuff on PS4 because we want to get kind of Minecraft integrated into my channel before Minecraft PC modded stuff hops onto the channel, which is what we aim to do. We aim to play modded PC Minecraft. And for those of you wondering what mods will be in it, there's a whole list we have, and we're kind of always working on it and changing things and checking through things, which I will be emailing every single mod author to make sure, hey, can we use this in our own custom mod pack to make sure it's okay. If you guys don't know, when people create the mods, you typically are supposed to email them, some way get in contact with them to ask them, hey, is it okay if I put this in a mod pack? Sometimes with some mods, they will have a little description, and in the description will say, please feel free to use this in any mod pack you want. Other times they don't, and if they don't, you obviously should make sure to email them beforehand and ask, hey, is it okay if I use your mod pack or your mod in a mod pack? Right now, we're kind of stuck in a situation of we haven't worked and looked into it in a while. We do have a huge list, which at some point I will go through on the channel. I promise I'll go through the mods that we are currently thinking about using. There's a fantastic series called What If by Tango Tech. I highly suggest you guys go check it out. It's fantastic. The reason I'm saying that is because his What If Villagers series most likely will end up being in the mod pack if it's fully done. I don't want to have it be a work in progress mod. I want for the most part, every mod in the mod pack to kind of be a set in stone finished mod, or as close to finished as possible. And he's been doing a lot of dev work on it, which I'm enjoying watching on his channel. I highly suggest you guys go check out Tango Tech's channel. This is in no way an ad for him. I just really enjoy his channel. If you guys want to go check it out, feel free. Yeah. What else? But yeah, so his What If Villager series will end up, mod will end up being brought into the mod pack at some point, as well as a cavalcade of other mods that me and Dalton love watching people play. Stuff from Tekkit, stuff from Feed the Beast, from a hell of a lot of other mod packs that we've seen be played on stuff. And it's one of those things that we're going to enjoy. We're going to be putting questing mods in there too, so we can do quests while we do everything else. I might even try to do some custom quests for certain mods that may not have them, like potentially Tango's What If Villager mod. I might try to do a custom quest mod for that. Kind of, email him back and forth, figure out, hey, what's it like modding, how do you do it and all that stuff, and figure it out, and then say, hey, would it be alright if I kind of put a add-on mod to yours, and try to work on something cool to kind of add to his mod in a way that kind of shows my support for it and shows my support for the fact that he's doing such a cool series. If you guys haven't seen the What If series, basically how it works is this. The What If series works in a really interesting and cool way where he writes a custom mod for every episode, and the What If Villagers mod is kind of the biggest one, and it's kind of spawned into its own thing and will actually be a playable, downloadable mod, which I can't wait for. And I kind of would love to see quests with that, and I know Tango's kind of finished working on it, so I was like, oh, you know, maybe an add-on mod with that would be nice. So yeah, but yeah, the mod pack is basically gonna be huge. If you guys, we will, by the way, release the mod pack fully for you guys, so if you want to play it, you can. I'm not saying that it's only gonna be us, and I will be hosting my own server for it, so yeah, specifically for me and Dalton to play. That's basically it. Is there anything else? I think that's it. I'm trying to like make sure, like, is that it? Is that it? Oh yeah, animal vlogs. They will be continuing. Don't worry, animal vlogs will be popping up sporadically throughout the channel. I'm going to be trying to focus on getting an actual camera, especially since I'm getting the actual PC. I will then get an actual camera to film vlogs with, and it will be very fun. My laptop will still kind of be used as my go-to, like if I'm on the road or something and I need to edit, my laptop will be used. I don't know how I'm going to be... If I have to travel with the gaming PC, I don't really know what I'm doing yet. I haven't planned anything for that. Like if I'm traveling somewhere very far and need my gaming PC and need the PC with me, I have no plans for it yet. But yeah, I think that's about it. Let me know if there's anything you guys want to see on the channel down in the comments below. I am thinking about getting Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which for some reason, by the way, if you guys don't know, the 2019 Call of Duty game is just Modern Warfare. It's not Modern Warfare 4. It's just Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Or would it? Yeah, it would have been Modern Warfare 4, right? Yeah, it would have been Modern Warfare 4 this year. It's just Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which I don't mind. I'm wondering what it's going to be and how it's going to be. I hope it's not a full reboot of the series, but we'll see. I'm very excited for it, and I will be doing hopefully there'll be a story mode. I'll be doing a story mode on the channel, most likely, if there is. So, which they have said there's going to be single player. Thank God, thank you, Treyarch, for Infinity Ward, for putting in a single player campaign. Seriously, because that's the whole reason I buy Black Ops 4, because there's no single player. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Stay golden. Peace.